everybody, Jamie Monkey Pants here. Welcome to another live stage couch interview. Today we are at the today we are at the Farm Fest 16th year we've done this. And we've been enjoying some music this morning. Many different bands have been playing and are playing now. But this morning, these young ladies serenaded everybody during their breakfast, and it was quite wonderful. They go by the name The Accidentals. And this is Savannah, and this is Katie. Thanks for coming to the Stagecoach Television live interview, and thanks for making everybody's morning so wonderfully. There was a lot of people who were really, really enjoying your show.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. The instrumentation is great. A lot of people had questions about your instruments. You were playing an electric fiddle, but it's just beautifully carved. I was hoping you'd bring it so you could show it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They were locked in the car.
Yeah, all our stuff was locked in the...
These are the two instruments that we kind of...
That you had access to?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I do have an electric violin that I got from liquidviolins.com, so you can go there if you want to look at it. He's got some pictures posted up. And
yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. I call it Snails. It's got a lot of curves on it. So
Yeah, and
it's beautiful.
My cello is an NS design cello, and it basically is a stick.
Yeah,
it's like a stick like this part of the cello.
Yeah, people couldn't figure out what it was. I heard so many people saying, "That's a funny looking bass. Is that a bass? What is that?" You know. So I always like that when you see a band where they have an instrument you don't necessarily recognize.
Right. Yeah, that's cool.
But I was surprised when people didn't recognize the electric violin. Honestly.
Oh yeah, it's actually a violin. It's got like 5 strings, which makes it really nice.
Oh, it does have 5 strings?
Yeah.
I thought I heard you say that this morning.
Yeah. I'm still learning how to use that one, but I do use it on a couple songs, and it's really nice for range and stuff.
Sure, sort of like a 5-string bass has additional range. Yeah, wonderful. So you guys are locals, and for people who don't know this, these guys look young because you guys are still in high school, right? Yeah. Or did you just graduate?
I just graduated.
Okay. 18 and 17 years old guys. They've been performing together since 2011 in Michigan. We have this music festival scene, and when you start hearing like this buzz all of a sudden, have you seen the that's been happening with you guys. So stay dedicated, because the bands that's happened to are among like the Ragbirds and Seth and May and stuff. So stay dedicated. It's a real pleasure to hear you guys play.
Thank you.
You got together through band?
Through orchestra,
Or orchestra from
dorks.
School? Right? Band dorks, okay.
Yeah, for sure. We were in a quartet together, and we didn't even really know each other. We just played classical music, and then our teacher, we both had joined like an alternative styles group because we had interest in like all sorts of genres of music, and we both volunteered to like represent the group, and then we just started jamming, and we have gone like insane since then, doing all sorts of things, putting out our own album.
Yeah, we didn't even write songs before we met each other, so it was nice to kind of like grow and add new instruments and stuff and just mess around. It's been a lot of fun just to, not really put any limits on ourselves when it comes to what we want to do.
Sure. And, let's move this out. My bad. Hopefully that was not... Sorry, folks. We are at our second day of the music festival here. At any rate, you guys played like I think 5 different instruments today out on the stage. Mm-hmm. People were really surprised because you were passing them back and forth.
Yeah.
But obviously, in your bio it says all 4 of your parents are musicians, either singers or piano players. Your fathers are both pianists. So you guys are obviously classically trained, but I also noticed that you guys, like it says in your bio, but what I noticed watching you guys do have like a quirky song list. You guys have a lot of songs that people were like, wow, I was surprised to hear that, but you guys made it something that they really enjoyed, that they necessarily wouldn't listen to by the original artist.
Yeah.
And that is fun. But is that something you guys are planning on continuing in the future? Like, I mean, for God forbid, like if Justin Bieber put out something that was just really somehow caught you, are you guys planning on just continuing to pick up things that you like, or are you going to focus more on originals? Or?
Well, we just came out with a CD, but when we write, it's usually not for a CD. It's just we just kind of write it and it just comes out. So we'll always be doing that and adding those songs, but we'll always also be working up new genres and just
we like to find it a challenge to see like what kind of songs we can represent between the orchestra instruments or anything else.
Yeah. So.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's fun. I think that people it twists their brains and they don't expect it, and
So we go.
yeah, especially like when you're playing the electric instruments, that really threw people there because they couldn't figure out what you were playing.
Yeah.
But they loved it. So yeah. And your parents are very supportive of what you're doing. Obviously, you guys have been gigging like crazy.
Yeah,
right?
She's the booking agent, the tour manager. My mom has done a lot, and she actually was like a major riffing R&B singer. So she was on the road, and she knows exactly like what is like most of the time. She just knows what to do, and it's been really nice to have parents who are really understanding and.
Yeah, that's so true.
And my dad's letting me borrow his bass and his guitar, so yeah, you can tell that's love right there when you let somebody borrow your instruments. So.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful bass. I noticed that on stage right away. I was like, oh yeah. And there was a few songs before you guys picked it up. I was starting to wonder if it was from the next set or something. But
No.
it was a pleasure
We
to hear that.
We added
too.
that last week, that bass.
Last week?
Yeah,
Nice.
We were just like, we have a couple songs that we want to play on bass. We'll just add it to our thing. So, and we'll still be working with that. We'll definitely add more, but we've had it for about a week now, so it's been really exciting to add a new instrument to our thing.
Right. And you guys travel, when you were traveling, didn't you have, I was speaking to, I believe, your mom, and she was saying you guys had a few other girls that were you playing as a four-piece too?
Yeah, we had 13 instruments up there, which was nice. But it was also really horrible to try and set up all the time.
It was a nightmare for the sound people.
Right, the
every
sound
place
guys,
we went to.
They were always so
bad.
confused because there were so many instruments and like some of them aren't plugged in, and so they were just like, okay, you need to wait and like let me figure this out. And we used to draw up stage plots for them, and just it was crazy. But we did have a lot of fun because there was a lot of range. Like we could do what we wanted, and we didn't always have to be centerpiece. We could just let other people shine and just kind of back up and listen. So that was cool.
It was our first time like living on the road too.
Oh yeah.
With some
Gotta
other
be
people.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a great experience.
It was a good experience.
You get to know the people you're traveling with real well.
Oh yeah. That is very true.
So are you planning on playing more, doing this as well with the interacting with other artists and putting together
Oh yeah.
something? Because you guys had a different name for it when it was the four of you, right? It wasn't the Accidentals.
Yeah, but that was kind of a temporary side project of two solo artists and then us. I think we'll always kind of be doing stuff like that. Like we may, go our separate ways every once in a while, but I think like Katie and I will always be working together on something, and we'll always be trying to work together with other people too. We love to sit in with people, and it's cool.
Did you ever consider picking up a band? Get an actual bass player and maybe a percussionist or something? And you guys I realize you're young in your career, but is it something you've ever said, what would it be like to have a band behind us?
We have a guy named Vince Russo who's like our part-time percussionist, and he's from the Appleseed Collective. He'll be here on main stage tomorrow, but he's awesome, and he's been joining us like almost every gig. So
nice.
So we do have like a thing going on where if somebody wants to sit in with us for a little while, we're all down for it, and it sounds
work
cool.
Up some songs. That's
cool.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's have you guys attended music festivals all your lives?
No, this is really my first year, actually.
Yeah,
really?
Same here. I know we went to Harvest last year and
Sleepy Bear,
and that was the first festival. Those were the first festivals I've ever been to, and I've totally fallen in love.
Yeah, this is
Harvest
the
Gathering
place.
is like a great place, and Sleepy Bear amazing too. So.
Yeah, those places are magical. Honestly, every festival I've been to has been really cool. So.
Yeah, I thought you guys were like nurtured in the Michigan festival community by how you guys just present yourselves. So, kudos to your parents. They did a great job.
Oh, yeah.
You brought your instruments. You think you can, after I ask you my patented trademark question, leave us with a song, all right? My patented trademark question is a scenario question. You're stranded alone on a desert island.
Okay.
You have everything you need, including a really great sound system, but you can only have one musical artist or band's entire discography, including whatever they produced, sat in on. So you got a lot of choices there, but
So,
you have to pick one.
Andrew Bird.
I know Savannah's
Andrew
answer.
Bird,
Yeah.
nice.
Andrew Bird.
Holy cow, yeah.
I
Katie, you're on the spot.
don't know. I guess. Well, my first instinct, I guess, just to say Jack White, but I don't know if I could listen to so much like intense music on an island by myself. I might go crazy. But I really love Jack White.
He's done
I really
so
love
much
him.
with other people too, though. You
Exactly,
would
there's
have
a
a huge.
huge-
you
Oh
could-
wait, but
you
there's
could
the
change
Appleseed
it up.
Collective. Shoot.
Oh, you already picked. You only
Yeah,
got one.
well, you
That's
know,
the
Andrew
rules.
Bird is my hero, like lifelong hero, and we actually get to open for him. I got to shake his hand, and I just, oh my gosh,
Nice.
like, yeah, it would be Andrew Bird, just because, like, I just love that guy.
Well, hopefully you'll be meeting a lot more of your peers, those people as your peers in the future, and even playing with them.
Don't say things like that.
I think I see that. Why not?
She gets excited.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Hey, you gotta have dreams.
Oh my gosh.
So what do you got for us, guys? What are you gonna play us?
Well, here's a song off of the brand new album that we released. It's a song I wrote called Grizzly Bear.
And where can people find that album?
You can find it at Brilliant Books in Traverse City, Horizon Books in Traverse City, or you can find it on iTunes. And our website is moreaccidentals.com if you want to check it out there. And also, at any performance that we have, we'll always be selling CDs.
That's
so.
the best place because gas money is really crucial for traveling musicians. So
Heck yeah, starving musicians.
Right.
Although we did have somebody buy us breakfast.
That was
Great.
That was awesome. Ready?
a little out of tune. Okay, we can do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bird on the road with the jellyfish brains, beetle brown eyes stay in the right lane. The dog at the end of the street laughs loud. All the little critters lie on the ground, staring up at the placid blue of an October sky. Oh, my grizzly bear, I don't care. I don't care if you're grizzly. Girl with the dress has a soft stuffed cup, so does a man with a job at the pub. Crocodile leather, I won this game. Picking bones is such a pain. Staring up at the placid blue of an October sky. My grizzly bear, I don't care. I don't care if you're grizzly. Now I'm caught between your deadly arms. I don't want to start a fight, but with my glass eyeballs and my cleared out brain, well, I still can't see what's right. Take it. My grizzly bear, I don't care. I don't care if you're grizzly. My grizzly bear, I don't care. I don't care if you're grizzly. Don't be grizzly. Oh, don't be grizzly. Don't be grizzly. Don't be grizzly.
Very nice. Thanks, ladies. The Accidentals, everybody. moreaccidentals.com, correct?
Yes, thank you.
That's where you can go to see more and find out where these guys are going to be. They've been gigging like crazy, 2 to 3 gigs a day sometimes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not a summer vacation. That's called a full-time job plus. Yeah. Well, best of luck to you guys, and if you keep up the hard work, it won't be luck. It's just going to be what's going to happen. So thanks so much for being here for the Stagecoach Television, and enjoy the rest of Farm Fest. And thanks for being here, folks. We'll talk to you later. I'm Jamie Monkey Pants, Stagecoach Television.